So Scott and I wanted to show everybody a little bit of a video of some of the things that we've been up to. So our first project, I guess, that we've really been working on is getting this trail going. Willow, come. Come on, Willow. We have still a couple of trees to take down to nicely fully fit the four-wheeler through. We haven't made it all the way to the back of the property yet with the four-wheeler, only part way. So it's been a bit of a interesting turn in events here and there. Willow, come. Discovering what some of, or exactly where our property is and the lines. So that is a very short walk in. And if you turn this way, we are starting to make a bit of a trail down. I'm going in the opposite way that we normally do. But we are starting to make a trail because as of kind of right all within this area here, a little bit behind, we're going to remove this small growth and probably be putting up our first bell tent there. Land isn't too bad. And we know that this area doesn't flood, which is a big aspect. And putting it on a deck kind of thing, getting started what we have been thinking about. So a lot of removing of pine, any dead that's in there. There's not a whole lot when it comes to part of this area, which is nice. We are hoping to leave as many of the bigger trees as we can without taking any of those down. We'll see kind of how it gets going. Willow's loving life out here. Yesterday, well, she's been getting a little bit more courageous on chasing some of the red squirrels. Yesterday, she discovered baby snakes. I call them baby nope ropes. So yeah, she decided that she was going to start to follow some of those. Come on, Willow. But for the most part, Willow has been absolutely phenomenal on being off leash throughout this entire thing. Willow, come. Ooh. I'm just going to move this little dead tree that I pushed over not too long ago because it's on the trail. So this trail, for the most part, has been done by a surveyor over the years. The land has been, half of our property we know of has been surveyed. Keep going, Willow. Come on. And we're just kind of out exploring today, making sure that we've kind of found where exactly the back of the property goes to meet the creek. Now, we kind of head inland a little bit from the trail because, well, we've decided that we're just not going to bust through that yet. So I can hear Scott. He's kind of coming up behind me. So we kind of go in towards our property a little bit here. I've been having fun uncovering a couple of rocks from the moss. Getting rid of some old growth. Scott, I'm slowly starting to try and learn a little bit about the chainsaw, but that's majority on Scott still. I tend to be doing a lot more of the smaller stuff. So this is as far as our four-wheeler fits, presently going this way. And that's a work in progress, right? So there was some down trees because that mash of everything is just right behind me there. I'm caught back onto our main trail, as you can see the pink dot there. So from here, just that spot really left right there to kind of clean up so we can get the four-wheeler through. And then this leads right out back to the back of our house. Well, behind the house along the loop trail at the back of the property. So Oh, and this was our neat find this morning. This is I think it's a downy woodpecker. So either somebody got in a fight last night or became a snack. So, kind of walking along the trail here. It's neat that the surveyors have done a lot of the work, and there was a part trail already established, so we haven't had to do a huge amount to make it more for us. We've got a ton of bags of sawdust we're gonna take and lay along the trail where there's any kind of bigger, deeper rivets from the roots, and kind of help make it that little bit more level. Yeah, it's definitely not a terrain for everyone, but it is something that we love. So the property line does go a little bit further that way, but it's just, I guess, a little easier for me to come out here and onto the trail. So this is the back of the loop trail was already established here. Off in the distance you can see the garage there. The house is up over there. So come on, Willow. It's a nice little area. We were debating on putting the bell tent up here, which could very well work. There's a lot of dead to clean up. Replanting of some trees to get kind of that situated for a tent. So I think we're gonna take the other route. Time will tell. We're gonna decide by the end of the day today. So yeah, that is our trail that we've been working on.